Hello everyone, bonjour. PMS, Portfolio Management Services. These are such heavy words, but what they really are, don't worry, we'll make you understand in simple language. Suppose you have 100 rupees with you and you want it to be invested in a manner that it yields best result. Now, since you do not have time and knowledge to do so, you give 100 rupees to a portfolio manager. He, based on his research, invests this amount into different products like stock, fixed income product, debt, etc. This service is nothing but PMS. Now, of course, if people with best technical knowledge and fully dedicated to investment management take care of your funds, the return will be much more than what we, being a layman, could have earned. Also, since professionals manage our money, the risk diversification is best. If you wish to avail PMS service, then as per SEBI, minimum amount to be invested is 5 million. To enhance your knowledge in the same, there are two types of PMS services, discretionary and non-discretionary. In discretionary PMS, portfolio manager invests funds as per his discretion and no approval of client is required. Whereas in non-discretionary, client gives instructions and before every transaction made by portfolio manager, approval of client is required. Let us understand cons of this product. In PMS, unlike any other product, taxability arises even if portfolio manager makes any transaction on your behalf. To simplify that, even if transactions are carried by portfolio manager to maintain your portfolio and sales and purchases are just made by him to maintain the portfolio and you have not redeemed the service itself, still you will be taxed. Let me simplify. If you have 100 rupees portfolio and then which consists of shares of A stock. Now if he sold A stock and purchased B stock of 100 rupees only, still that sale of 100 rupees by the portfolio manager will be taxed in your hand. Even if you don't get anything, your portfolio balance remains the same. Still, the sale of 100 rupees will be taxable in your hand. This is something which does not happen in other products like mutual funds. So this is one of the difference. Now so this is somewhere this leads to high taxability, which is not something good. Now also, due to minimum investment amount limit made by SEBI, a small investor cannot be a part of it. The fee charged by such services are also very high. Interestingly, it does not matter if you're a resident or non-resident. You can still invest in a PMS. Wondering if PMS and mutual funds are same? No, they're not. In mutual funds, fund managers make investment for the pooled fund, where your money collectively with others is being invested and operated uniformly. There is no personal investment decision made for you, which is not the case in PMS, due to which other person's portfolio does not affect you. To simplify, suppose you have given 100 rupees and the person has invested in A stock. This is only your money being invested in A stock. But if you give 100 rupees to the fund manager of mutual fund, he'll club 100 rupees of 5 other people and then invest in a particular stock. So, there is no personal touch in mutual fund, whereas there is a personal touch in portfolio management service. Now let us discuss something like hurdle rate, which is just there in PMS and not any other service. What is a hurdle rate? So there is a threshold rate being fixed by the service provider. So for example, he says that okay, 25% is my hurdle rate. So any profit earned over 25% will be shared with the PMS provider. This is something which is hurdle rate. The rate is decided as per the agreement made by you and the service provider. PMS is similar to you entering in an outsourcing contract. So like when we enter in an outsourcing contract, we have a contract signed, we have agreed terms and conditions. Similarly, there are agreed terms and conditions between you and your portfolio manager also. Talking about the fee part, PMS will charge you many fees like custodian fee, exit load, demat account, opening charges, audit charges, transaction charges, other than fee of managing your portfolio. So this is something about PMS that we wanted you to know. If you like the content,